Welcome to Q and Chop, episode 8.
Chopping it up. Today we're going to be talking about budgeting, figuring your expenses.
Figuring out your income, what is your budget, how much do you want to save, spending your money wisely. We're talking about how there's no sports, stocks, people freaking out.
Freaking out.
Yeah, it's freaking out, man.
That's
People,
crazy.
this is no joke, man. This is no joke. All right, guys, thank you for tuning up. Let's get ready with the show. So Q, how you been?
Man, I've been great, man. I haven't seen you, in a week? We was with Jeff Amendola, man, and that was a pretty good podcast.
That's a good
man.
podcast.
That was
a good session, man.
That was really good. We was in a different setting. We usually be in the room. Now we was out there at the cigar shop. I think it was pretty dope, man. It was a pretty dope scenery, man. Too bad it started raining on us. We could have been outside.
That was the plan, to be outside. But it was fun, man. It was fun. We were smoking, drinking,
Yeah, learn a lot. You learn a
lot, man. You learn a lot from a lot of people,
Yeah.
Man, but let's get this show going with budgeting. So, Q, I know how budgeting, kind of sucks when you talk to people about it, I hated budgeting.
But it sucks. It really does, because you really got to get in there every month, writing everything on your money out. It might not be the same, depending on what kind of job you have. Your income not always the same. There's different apps, like EveryDollar app, and all these kind of apps are trying to help you with it. But it never gets any easier. But it really doesn't. Like it's annoying. And it's just like, but it's essential.
I hated budgeting, because it took time for me to go over every single dollar where every single dollar is going to go at. I didn't like that, because sometimes I write down, I'm only going to spend $30 on food, on outside food, not the ordinary food from Food Line or something like that, but going out money, going out to go eat. Man, sometimes I will eat a steak.
Right.
The steak is like $30,
Right, you can't get no sides, you can't get a drink, you can't get that water.
So I'm like,
Or you go out and then somebody calls you up like, hey, let's go do something. Like, it's not in the budget, bro.
I can't go. I can't be going like, hey, Q, man, I can't go. Why? It's not my budget.
I mean, it makes you feel away, honestly, but it's discipline though.
It's discipline. Most small business and big businesses, corporations use their budget.
Oh, it's
they are on the teeth to the budget. You know, if they're not gonna spend a dime on this, they will not spend a dime on that. So let's start with the budgeting then. Figuring out your expenses.
I think that's probably the most important part, because you know how much money you're gonna get. You know how much money you get paid an hour, or your salary, whatever you kind of job you in. So you gotta figure out what you got. So you got the car payment, you got gas, you got house gas, you got lights, water, all that kind of stuff. So I mean, that's the first part. You gotta figure out your expenses. So that's what I usually do, man. I even try to start budgeting myself. I ain't been the best with it. I ain't gonna be live, but I do it pretty much every month.
Yeah, same way.
So you write it all out, man. I got kids, so I gotta dole out money on that too. So you gotta put all that on paper or type it up, whatever works. I think paper is the best, just because you can erase.
So most people in America, they already know what they are gonna make every month.
Yeah.
So let's say they're gonna make $4,000 a month or $3,000 a month. They should already say, okay, this is what this money is going for the rent or for the mortgage. I have money for your food, for your kids, for your personal stuff. But my question is, for the entrepreneur that doesn't know when the next money comes in, how do we do that?
And I think that's pretty tricky, man. Especially like if that's all you do. Yeah. Like if I just train for basketball, and I don't know if the people gonna call out or not, not come or whatever. But you just gotta be, like I said, that's the budget. You gotta be smart with your money. You gotta know. So when you budgeting, you gotta use all the money out. So it's gotta be $0 when you're done with it. That's just like on paper, because it's not gonna be exact or whatever. But do that. You must spend all your money in your budget, and then that's how you figure it out and put it in different columns. Whatever.
That's why you gotta save your money too when you budget.
Oh yeah, but you gotta have an emergency fund.
You do.
So, just in case, because you never know, your tire might blow, and that's $200, $300, whatever kind of car you got, that's a couple hundred.
Cheap. Yeah, it's not cheap at all.
So, you gotta have an emergency fund when you budget, brother.
Yeah. So the same way, like figuring your income, Same way. It's literally the same sentence. It's just changed the word. You gotta figure out how much you make a month, or you figure out if I make, say I'm a student, I make $1,600 a month. Okay, that's like $430 a week. Okay,
Right.
you're gonna budget. You gotta budget out how can you live with like spending like 200 a week
Right.
or 300 a week, so you can have those $130 for your savings budget too,
Mm-hmm.
for your savings, because let's say you get fired or something like that happens, you need some money.
Yeah.
So you gotta have your paper right.
So when
You
you're
make
single,
sure.
you should have $1,000 in your savings,
At
or,
least,
or
yeah.
your emergency fund, whatever you want to call it. And then if you have a family or something like that, you need at least 2,000.
I saw on a study that 80% of Americans doesn't have a $400 emergency fund. $400,
Yeah, I mean that's
and most
minimum.
people get live week by week, check by check.
Yeah, check by check. That's not the life either.
Nah,
And that's
man.
what budgeting comes in. You're not gonna live check by check. You budget
That's
right.
stressful, bro.
Oh, stressful. And then how people will spend their money before they get it. Like, oh, I'm gonna get this, or not even necessarily on credit, but just in your mind, like, I'm getting this. As soon as I get a check, you get new TV, and
Get
then
the TV, right?
and then
The
after
new-
you
the
pay
new
all
J's.
then you right, then you pay all your rent, you pay everything else. You're like, oh dang, I shouldn't have got that TV. So that's what budgeting come in at.
Yeah, so most people don't just are overspending what they have
Yeah.
or what they don't have, because they use credit too.
Oh yeah. And,
Man, I heard
don't pay
someone
that
said
back.
yesterday that they had $100 grand on credit.
I can't imagine that, man. I just can't
Well,
imagine
what-
you
like, what
not
you do?
paying your credit like that. Like, I understand you want things, but you gotta have some type of discipline. Even if you're not budgeting, there's no way you should be putting all this money on credit. Like, come on,
Nah,
bro.
man,
You gotta pay it back.
nah.
Like, you still gotta pay it back. That's still money that you gotta pay
Yeah.
back. So how would you even do that?
So even if you got credit cards and that has to be in your budget too, because you gotta make those payments.
Right.
Imagine you got an Amex card. That's a charge card. So you gotta pay the full amount of it. The end of the month.
Right. And if you don't, that's gonna look bad on your
Your credit.
And I mean the thing about credit cards, it could be good for you if you do it right and you
do it right.
build your credit up.
But that's why you got budget.
Yeah.
That's why we're talking about budgeting today. Because you're the budget for everything. You got a budget for gas. You got a budget for food. You got a budget for your necessities. For your needs and your wants.
Your kids, if you got
For anything. That's why you got a budget. That's why it helps out. Because it opens a picture for you. Literally, it opens a picture because it tells you, okay, this is how much money I have, and this is how much money I'm gonna spend.
right.
You gotta do it every week
And
or every month.
You're doing yourself a disservice when you don't budget, honestly.
Yeah, you don't. When I took my first finance classes, they made us do that.
Really?
They made us make a budget.
It's gotta be the first step. I mean, honestly, in finance, I mean, that's just smart. That's a smart move. I like that. I should have took my own finance class, honestly. I did in college,
it,
but I didn't really pay too much attention to it. You know how that go. I was ready to hoop.
Yeah, I was invited to that class. It was a private class by a bank, and they like, Christian, you wanna go, be involved and all that. I'm like, oh sure, why not,
Right.
But it was good because I half the time I taught the class.
Really?
Yeah, I already knew where they're going because in college I was taught this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right.
Right. So when you trying to figure out like what's your budget, when you trying to figure that out, like you said, your necessities, your rent, renting your necessities and all that kind of stuff, and your bills and all that. Then that you put that out first, and then you can figure out entertainment and anything else that you would like into. Like, what if you like going to open mic nights? That's $5 to $10 a week. If
Yeah,
you go there every week.
You gotta budget that.
Yeah, so you got to budget it. Don't do anything outside your budget. Otherwise, you're gonna fall.
Yeah, that's how it starts. The way you start budgeting is by asking yourself, how much do I want to save? I'd say save 10%. Save 10% of your every check you get, 10%, and then after 10 checks, that becomes a full check.
Yeah, really. If you think about it. That's what 10. I mean, depends. I get paid once a month, so that's 10 months. Or if you get
Yeah.
paid 2 times, that's 5 months.
Yeah. So that's so the small steps. It takes small steps to
Right.
create one big step.
Right, but you can't dive back into that savings account and take
No,
money out.
you can't do that. You can't touch the account. You gotta think about it like that's not there.
Right, so sometimes it's beneficial if you open another bank. Like I got 2 banks. I go and I save it in one bank, and I spend money at the other bank. So that might help because you can't see it. And I don't have a card for it or a debit card or anything for it, so I can't just go spend money out of it.
But I like your idea for that, because I did have savings accounts for different accounts, but I forget, and I'm like, oh crap, I have another account.
Right.
But sometimes I'll have both accounts the same bank. Just make it easier on me.
Right.
Nothing too bad. Plus, guys, you have to spend your money wisely too, man.
Yeah, man, and that comes with your mental, and what kind of mental place you are in life. If if you're really just stressed out, depressed, you're gonna spend more money just because you feel, maybe you eat, or maybe you drink or whatever. When you depressed and whenever you're lonely or when you're struggling, so you gotta be in the right mindset to budget. Otherwise, you really gonna struggle.
Yeah, you gotta be right with your money, and you gotta know how to spend your money right. You don't want to spend your money wisely, on let's say you don't become an entrepreneur, right? Like we all do, right? But you spend 80% of your money on, let's say, movie tickets, or cigarettes, or beer,
Going out to eat,
or go to the clubs. Everybody wants to go. Everybody lives for the weekend,
Right.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, So they're like, oh, I'm gonna spend like all this much of money for the drinks and the girls and the guys and on food and whatever. You be spending like more than half your check on a weekend.
Right. And then if you're inebriated, you don't even think about this stuff you spending.
Yeah, and then let's say you spend your money, right? Let's do an example. You get $500 a week, right? Actually, I think that should be good, right? $500 a week.
Yeah, something like that.
That number, right? So you spend $350 on the weekend. You got left $150.
Yeah.
Let's say your tire pops. Another $100. That's what you got, $50 left on Tuesday.
You still got on Tuesday.
What you be eating? $1 hot dogs? So what's up?
Right. We didn't go to the grocery store yet.
You didn't go to the grocery store.
You might have an unexpected bill.
Yeah, Let's say you get a parking ticket.
Yeah.
Look, so you make your wise choices. You spend your money wisely. Maybe you have money for that ticket.
Right. So when I was doing my budget when I first started, man, actually I got towed. My place that I live at towed my car. My tags were expired, but I was going to get it that next couple of days actually, but it was $200 out of pocket.
Yeah.
And I had it. I had it because I've been budgeting, but if I wasn't, I'd have been struggling. I would never got my car. I would never got to work on time because I woke up that morning and was like, "Where's my car,
dude? Where's my car at?"
I was about to be mad. I was about to be highly upset.
Yeah, man. Just stuff like that. Stuff unexpected stuff happens. You just gotta be ready. You gotta figure out your expenses. What's your budget, and spend your money wisely. That's all you gotta do. It's not hard at all. It's not hard. You just gotta do it. It's hard. For example, like I'm gonna get an example of myself. This happened to me a couple years ago. So. Actually, this happened to me when I was doing those courses.
Yeah.
So I'm okay. This is how much I'm gonna spend. This is how much I'm gonna do. And this is what I'm gonna do, right? So I was making things like $550. I think I was making, right? So I'm not okay. I'm making that every week. What I did was like I'm gonna spend. Plus at that time I lived with my parents and all that, so I didn't have any. Literally, I don't have any expenses.
Right. And when you live with your parents, that's when you most should save. You should save the most.
Save when I don't care if you're 25, 26. You stay with your parents, maybe because you go to school or you go do something, or because stuff is hard. Mm-hmm. It's okay. That's the time you budget. That's the time you budget and make some money. So in a year or two later, you go live by yourself or with some roommates.
Right.
So, so that time, I was like 20, I think, whatever. So I was making $550 a week. So I had no expense at all, just for my car bill, insurance, and whatever else, gas or whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I was budgeting. My car bill was like $330, I think, for the month, and I think it was $100 for the insurance. So what I did was I would save out of $500. I would save $100 or more. I think it was like 150 a month. So I was saving 150 every week. So that's like 500 something bucks. I saved up.
Mm-hmm.
I had enough money to cover this stuff.
Right.
And another money I had, I buy what I want.
Right.
Not buy what I want, but like the gas money, go to Chick-fil-A, go
Right.
to the Bojangles.
You gotta go to Chick-fil-A.
You gotta go eat. McDonald's, whatever. I could go to movie theaters. I could go to the club if I wanted to. I had money,
Right.
because I budgeted myself for that car bill and the insurance bill.
That's facts.
Because you never know. Maybe you need a new water pump or something like that. I have money for that.
Right. And I got my car right now. I got to change the oil panel, man, because my oil's leaking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I could do that because I budget. I mean,
you budget. You budget it, so that works out. So that's why. Let's say okay. I was doing that, right. So I was doing that for like a couple months. Then something happened to my car, like major something happened to my car, like it was like I need a new engine, a new transmission. I was saving because I wasn't using all my money. I got it fixed.
Right.
I got a new transmission, I think. But
Right.
yeah, so I got it fixed.
On the flip side of that, my alternator went out. I did not have the money for it, so I had to go borrow money from my parents, which is a horrible feeling. Not because they will do it. Gladly. That's your parents, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But you don't want to borrow money.
No, you don't want to
and
borrow
then
money.
now you're in the hole, so that now you're in debt. And that's not budgeting. I wasn't budgeting at the time. This was a couple years ago, and I went in debt. I mean, I was in debt with my parents, but still, you go into debt. And then you think about it, you take loans out, you don't budget paying it back right. I mean, you could go in debt.
Man, plus you don't want to be that person that comes to everybody and be like, "Hey, let me hold $20."
Yeah, man. Like,
Let me hold $20.
I got some friends, man, that just be like, let me get $20. Like, let me you might bless them a couple of times, be like, hey, bro, what you don't have a
What
job?
you doing,
like,
bro?
what you doing, bro? Come on,
Doing, bro?
I'm same age as you, bro. We both struggling, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
what's happening? What's wrong? Like, talk to me.
Yeah.
So I mean, after you say stuff like that, they don't come back. It's like, damn, I'm being real with you though, because I love you, man.
You'll be like there was a saying that someone told me, "Hey Christian, hey Chop, let me hold 50 until I get my taxes." Yeah, you will never see them again.
Yeah, for real.
That person flew, man. You never see that person flew no more.
Don't want to text you.
Nah, don't text you no more, bro.
Don't pick up your phone call.
No, nothing, bro.
Right.
Nothing. But stuff like that, I just help people out because I've been there. Like I told you before, we were off the air when we were eating downstairs. I was telling you when I was super broke, the way I was budgeting, I would eat the gas station here that had 2 hot dogs for $1.
Right.
So eat 4 hot dogs for $2, so that's $2.14.
Right.
So for almost every day, I have 4 hot dogs.
Right. That reminds me of the old McDonald's when you used to get the dollar menu.
Yeah, or the dollar menu. I go to McDonald's and get the dollar menu.
Right.
Bro, you gotta budget somehow.
Right, and it's crazy because my parents budgeted, and I didn't know this as a kid, but that back when the dollar menu was popping, you could feed the whole family $10.
Yeah,
good.
For real.
Everybody get 2 burgers.
For real.
No
For real.
fries.
like this, I had something happen to me. Actually, at that event that we went last week, I had an event. I forgot my credit card. Man, I feel like I had no money.
Right.
Because I'm like, dude, what's my money? Like, I don't have anything to pay for anything.
Right. Right.
And I was stuck in the the garage place, for the parking for downtown.
Yeah. Because you couldn't get out.
I couldn't get out. So I'm like, oh man, like what about do now?
Whoa.
So the guy told me, hey man, at midnight we leave the doors open. And so we were late anyway, so I was I'm just gonna wait another hour here.
Wow.
So I went to go eat.
Wow.
So and I went back and I'm like, it sucks having no money, Imagine if I was really broke.
Right.
Or someone that was really, how the heck you get the car out, you know?
Right. Or it stays locked all night.
Yeah. So it's not a good feeling at all, man. It's not a good feeling. But yeah, so that's the main topic that we're talking today is budgeting. So you gotta figure out your expenses, figuring out your income. What is your budget? Honestly, what's your budget? I said 10% of every check.
Yeah.
How much do you want to save? Again, 10% of your check. And spend your money wisely, you know?
Yeah,
Make
man.
sure you know what you wanna spend money. If you're single and all that, you have no kids, spend money to make money, spend money to buy things that will make you money.
Right. And you got to make your money work for you. You shouldn't be just spending money at restaurants and not seeing none of that back.
Yeah, cigarettes are not gonna make you money. Beer not gonna make you money.
Right.
Going to the club will not make you money.
Right. Yeah. If
Buy
you
some
go in there
stocks.
spending money, you need to be setting up shop, set up a business, or
Yeah.
passing out business cards or something like that. Don't be going there just
Yeah.
just to have fun. So,
No.
I mean, anytime you spend the money, you should look to have something back, get something out of
Get
it.
something back from it. Buy something. Start your hustle. Do something. Don't you spend your money on cigarettes, on the club, on the new J's. Unless you're gonna resell them, then yeah. But most people don't. People wear
Nah,
'em.
they will.
Nah.
Or they'll leave them on their shelf.
Yeah, they know the shelf. What are they gonna do to my shelf?
Right. And a lot of people, man, spend money on their groceries and don't even eat all their food.
Nah,
I can't
man.
stand that.
You spend that's why you gotta spend your money wisely.
Yeah.
Spend your money wisely, and then you are gonna succeed.
Yeah, most def. And don't spend money before you get it. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna get this, and then as soon as you get it, you spend money. And make sure you pay all your expenses first. Pay all your expenses first,
yes.
and then you go out and do whatever else you want to do. But you gotta write it out first. Write it on a piece of paper or type it out. Whatever it does.
Yeah.
Excel sheets.
Something quick.
So yeah, something that's gonna help you out, man.
Something very quick that can help you out and, figure everything out and then just roll with it. Roll with it for a month or two. Test it out. You can always DM us for help about it.
Yeah.
We would give you spreadsheets and we would give you something to help you out. And, but yeah, it's easy, your self-dedication for it. You have the you'll be mentally right for it. You gotta be ready. And if you want to be ready, the world is yours.
Yeah, man. And then you can conquer the world that way.
Yeah.
Most definitely. But
So Q.
how you feel about no sports, man?
No sports, bro.
I'm struggling. There's no March Madness.
That's
Tom
sad.
Brady just left the Patriots. Did you see that?
Yeah, man. I saw that.
That's
He's a
crazy.
Buck.
He's a Buccaneer now.
I don't know why he chose it, man.
I think he
Odds
wanted to
is
go to
not
Florida.
team.
I think he wanted to go to Florida.
For
And
what?
It's a nice city. It's a nice state.
Bro, you gotta go to the Raiders, Vegas.
That's true. I think it is. I think I'm like I could win with any team, and I don't really know him like that or whatever. But I think he's like I can win with any team. And
I don't know about
but what if he wins with the Bucks? What if he takes them far? The Bucks haven't been nowhere near the Super Bowl in what? How long?
Since the last time they went.
Yeah.
Last time they won the championship, I think.
Right. So I'm saying, I think it was sense of pride, or maybe he just want to retire there. I'm sure he has kids, right? I
At
don't
Tampa?
know.
Bro, come on, man. I want to go to Tampa, man. Tampa's beautiful, but I want to go for the sports, honestly. I would have gone to San Diego, the Chargers, go to the new Las Vegas Raiders.
He could have went to San Diego because just left. Phillip Rivers, right?
Yeah, he's a Colt. He's a Colt.
Yeah, he's a Colt now.
Bro, so Cam Newton's out too.
Is he out? He's not playing no more?
No, he's going. He's seeking trades.
Really?
So the Panthers, I think, they're gonna get Teddy Bridgewater. Why Teddy Bridgewater? Wait, you could have gone Phillip Rivers or something. No, I'm joking, but you could have gone someone newer,
Yeah. Teddy's
I'm
pretty old, right? He been around for a while.
He's been around for I think 5 years, 6 years.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna contract 3 years, 60 mil. So he's getting 30 a year, I think.
For the
20,
Panthers?
20. Teddy Bridgewater is
Of
gonna
all
get 20 mil every year. Oh heck nah, man. Oh heck nah.
Man, that's crazy.
Man, Phillip Rivers is gonna get he's gonna get 25 or 35, I think. So, for 1 year though. So Dak Prescott is getting franchise tag, so he's getting 30 mil this year.
For those that don't know what that is, can you explain the franchise tag?
So franchise tag is 1 year, 30 mil.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Because I sure didn't know. That's why.
You sure didn't know?
Nah.
Now you know.
I don't watch a lot of football, but I do keep up with. I try to keep up with the trades and stuff like that, especially like. But I just know how great Tom Brady is. That's why I was pretty surprised to see him leave.
Yeah. Another big trade. DeAndre Hopkins from the Houston Texans. Now it's a Cardinal now. Wow.
Cardinals are pretty good, aren't they?
So not supposedly. No, but it sucks, man. There's no sports. There's no sports at all. You know, there's no NBA. There's no soccer. There's no tennis. There's no golf. No more UFC. No more. We had last UFC was this past weekend. Now they canceled the next 3 fights, except for the Khabib and Ferguson fight.
Who won last week?
It was Charles Oliveira. He beat even Kevin Lee. He choked him out.
That's a brutal sport, man.
You saw we were seeing last week.
Yeah.
It's a brutal sport, bro. It's a brutal sport. But, you know, that's not, man. Life without sports, I can't go eat.
Right.
Yo, this coronavirus, man.
It's really kicking everybody.
It's kicking my butt, you know?
Yeah, man.
I was trying to, I was telling Q before I came to the show. Yo, I'm gonna get something to eat before I go. Okay. And then I get out of my car, go walk it, you know? And the door is locked. The guy's like, only takeout. I'm like, you gotta call in. I'm like, son of a gun.
Son, like, upset. I can't work, bro. All my jobs, all my stable jobs, not my entrepreneur stuff, but all them is gone. You know,
Dunzos.
School, working for the city. They say,
Dunzos.
No more. They talking about extending it to July, man.
No, man, nah. I need sports. All right. I wish someone, when Trump was speaking, and I wish a journalist be like, when can we get our sports back?
Right.
Because we need sports.
Right.
We need basketball. we need the March Madness, you know?
Right. You got to sweat it out. You know, every time you're sick, you always sweat it out, right?
Yeah. Plus, we can't even go outside. So I can't go to the gym no more.
The gym is closed, man.
No,
I'm
I'm
sick.
Man, coronavirus, get out, man. Yo,
Yeah.
coronavirus.
It's got to go home.
Go home. All right.
Go wherever you came from.
Go home. And I don't want to see you, okay? You know, because, you know, it's not fun, man. Like, this quarantine stuff, you know, this is not fun, man.
San Francisco on lockdown for 3 weeks. They can't go nowhere.
No, you can't go nowhere for 3. Man, imagine us. Man, no. I don't think about it, man.
Hey, bro, if I can't go nowhere for 3 weeks, I'm just go to my parents' house and eat their food.
Okay. Once you're done with eating food, what you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know.
You see?
I gotta bring my chess set. You know, you gotta bring. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Barnes and Noble and get some more books. That's what I should do.
All right, guys. So if you're in quarantine, go to your local Barnes and Noble or any bookstore. Get stocked up on your books. You know,
on your non-perishables.
Non-perishables. You know, so you can be ready for 3 weeks. ABC. Man, I can't do this, man. I can't do this no more, man. No sports.
Man,
you know, people freaking out.
People freaking out, just doing the most, man. There's no toilet paper.
There's no toilet. No milk, no eggs. So I went to the store, right, and I saw this lady, and I'm like, oh man, what you got? What you got in the cart? She got like the whole stack of paper, like 3 bundles of like the 24 pack.
Yeah.
I'm like, lady, you ain't gotta use the bathroom. Like you are you like, people are like, you know, you have like I'm just stopping because I don't say some bad words, but you know, I'm like, who's like, how many people are taking a dump in your house? Like, how many?
Bruh, I moved in here December 1st.
Yeah.
I bought a 9-pack, and I'm on my 5th one.
Yeah.
I mean, on my 6th one.
And I see her with those 2-gallon jugs of milk.
Yeah.
I see her with 7 of those.
No way.
I'm like, man, are you just drink so much milk? Like, is milk a remedy for the coronavirus or what?
Right. Like, there's no way you can drink. It's gonna spoil. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like,
So I'm like,
that's stupid. Like,
so I have a friend of mine that I call him VP. I hope he listens to this show too. He told me like the coronavirus, the membrane of coronavirus is like oily. So it's like, you know, if you use hot water and soap, it dies out. So I go to the store too. I go to CVS. The whole section of hand sanitizer is gone. But the whole section of hand soap.
Right, it's still there.
It's still there.
Like, how you buy all this toilet paper with no soap? Like, are y'all not washing your hands?
Nah.
These are hand sanitizer. Like, oh, we good. We don't need nothing else.
I think they just got to wash the butt. I think that's it.
I guess.
I don't get it,
don't
man.
know, bro.
People freaking out, man. People buying like stacks of water. Dude, you could use. We don't live in Mexico, guys. So you could drink your tap water, okay?
Right.
when you're in college, right? And they say you go to college or not, and you don't have water bottle, right?
Tap water.
You go to the sink and
if it makes you feel better, just boil the water first and then put some ice in it. You'll be all right.
You'll be all right, people. All right. So people, stop freaking out, all right? Because you're taking away my sports.
Right.
You're taking my restaurants. Because now I gotta wait 30 minutes online to get Chick-fil-A.
Right. And it's not. I mean, it is worth it, but it's not worth it.
Not worth it, you know. So stop freaking out.
People dapping each other up with feet.
I see people dapping feet with their like elbows and their shoulders and their like hips and their feet. And I'm like, nah, man, this stuff is going out of hand.
But it's crazy because KD got it, but he didn't show no symptoms. So all y'all, pretty much everybody got it, and y'all.
Everybody got it, all right?
Y'all good. Relax.
Just hold it. Relax. If you feel sick, stay home. You drink your Gatorade, all right? Get your electrolytes on, okay?
Man, this one lady, she said she's been feeling bad for a whole week, and she still came to work. Like the lady.
Nah, homie, stay home. Stay home, lady.
The teacher in Fuquay, man, she was feeling bad all week, still came to work.
Nah, lady, nah, teacher lady. Go home, man. Go home. We don't need that. But yeah, people, I'm big teachers now. Stop freaking out. Stop. Let's use our measures, right?
Right.
If you feel sick, stay home. If you don't feel good, stay home. You don't need 20 packs of milk, all right? And you don't need 200 pounds of beef, okay?
This one lady went to Dollar Tree and bought 20 boxes of cheese nips.
Why cheese nips? Man.
Lie to you not, man. Cheese nips is like 20 something of candy or something like that. It was ridiculous.
So I went to the Full On again last week. All the big size snacks, or like big size Lay's and Doritos, they're gone.
Yeah.
Only the party sizes were available. Oh, breaking news! Nick Foles going to the Bears.
Really?
What? I just got it on my Apple Watch. So yeah, Nick Foles going to the Bears.
But it was crazy. We don't have no more sports. Like, what if they don't have a football season?
I don't know, man. I ain't no NFL owner. I don't know.
Right. Did you see that they're doing senior nights for basketball players in high school and college that didn't get a chance to have one?
For what?
It's like they was announcing it, I guess. I saw an ESPN update one time. I didn't really look at too heavily.
Basketball had it already.
I thought so too. Like, but what they doing senior nights for? I'm confused.
Because Carolina had it, Duke had it.
I'm saying
it's the last game of the season,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it is.
Of the regular
home
season.
Yeah, your home game, last home game.
game.
And so they was like, oh, honoring senior nights. I'm like, but what are you talking about? ESPN crazy sometimes.
NCAA, go home. All right, you drunk? Go home.
They said I need some news to report, so let me just type something up real quick.
Let me tell you something up, right? So last week I was watching I'm not making this up. I saw this in ESPN, the National Invitational Cornhole Tournament.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's just in the darts and the darts invitational. So people play darts. Oh man, this is boring.
So they canceled it, or that's still going?
I think I think that was last week. Before the lockdowns and all that. There was no sports.
Yeah, you see it saying everybody stay 6 feet away from each other, so you can't even just walk by nobody. You
can't walk between nobody. You can't shake nobody's hand. You can't touch your eyes. Nah, this just sucks, man.
So
Coronavirus, go home.
Are you into conspiracies? Because there's a lot of people talking about conspiracies about this. Maybe different countries trying to do this. Because they're shutting a whole.
Everybody's shutting down, so I don't think there's no conspiracy about that.
I even heard a conspiracy about since they're not trying to do public schools no more. They trying to see what's going to happen.
Here, man.
I've heard that, man. It's crazy. People just talking half the time, but
that's your job right there.
Yeah,
leaving, bro. You better be like, no, that's not true.
Hey, I ain't trying to do it for too long anyway. I like coaching. I love a lot of teaching, but entrepreneur is where I'm going to go.
Yeah. So, a good thing about this coronavirus is that the stock is going down.
Yeah.
So, a couple of days ago, it fell like 20,000 points, I think, or 2,000 points. I just know it went 13% down. So what I did was, as a smart American, I bought some stocks.
Oh yeah, but it halted a little bit too. Did you? I think it went back on it. I think it stopped and it came back to a halt.
Yeah, something like that.
You tell some people what stocks you kind of stocks you got into.
I got into I mostly bought the stocks that were needed right now. So Walmart stocks. I bought Walmart. I bought 3M. I bought Live Nation. Domino's Pizza.
Tesla went down a lot. Tesla's only like a little bit under 400. It's been up at 800 recently.
So I bought a Zoom video. I bought a Zoom video too because all these things I've been needing right now.
Yeah.
So once it picks up, everything's go up again.
Right.
So Americans be smart.
Some biotech ones too. I bought some pharmaceutical stocks. People that are trying to get a new vaccine. So I got into that. Also,
and it's cheap.
Hand sanitizer and toilet paper stocks. And like you said, people going crazy buying them. So you might as well get on the stock.
But got your stocks.
Yeah.
So it's a smart idea right now to get your stocks up right now.
It's like I was in 08, as our mentor was saying, back in 08, that's how he made a killing off that. So
back in 08, I couldn't buy stocks.
Yeah, right. I wasn't old enough for that. That's 12 years ago. Shoot, I was 13.
That's 12 years ago?
I was 14.
Wow, man, you stop saying that, man.
It's crazy, right?
I know.
This world going by kind of fast, man. My daughter 3, about to turn 4.
But yeah, man. So I have a friend of ours, Priest Willis. So yeah, he's gonna be in the show our next few weeks. But he told us that that's how much he made a side hustle for that. He saw the market was down. He took advantage of it, and then months later the stock went back up, and he made triple the money.
Right, but that's a part of being an entrepreneur, man. You gotta take advantage of opportunities. Well, this is even person in life, man. You see something happen, you gotta capitalize.
Yeah.
To raise your capital,
And how do you do it? By budgeting. So you got that money ready.
Sir. Yes, sir. You can't buy stocks with your own budget.
Yeah, you can't buy stuff. You can't buy anything with no budget. So we're gonna wrap this up. Q, any last remarks about budgeting episode 8 today?
Yeah, man, just be self-disciplined. Even if you don't have to just, sometimes I like candy, man. So, if that's not in the budget, I just can't go down a candy aisle. You just gotta really self-discipline yourself to do what's right. Otherwise, you're just gonna fall. So, be smart about it, man.
It's like going to the gym. If you like go to the gym every day, you better budget every week.
Right. You exercise your body, exercise your mind.
Exercise your mind, So, guys, today, like, just recapping what Q said. Budgeting, figuring out your expenses, figuring out your income. What is your budget? How much do you want to save? Spending your money wisely. This hashtag of coronavirus, the no sports, people freaking out, taking advantage of the stocks market.
Toilet paper, but not buying soap.
Yeah. Don't be that person. Next time I go to the store, please don't be that person that buys like 20 packs of toilet paper and no napkins.
Right. I had this dude come up to me. He was like this young white boy. He was like, "Damn, no toilet paper, bruh, and something, bruh." Like he was talking to me like, "Why you talking to me like that, man? What's wrong with you?"
He tried to be like you, dog.
Yeah, we just saw the way he looked and everything. He was like, he had to be like 15, though. And he was just like, that's making me mad, bro, pissing me off, bruh. I'm like, bruh, get out my face.
But yes, guys, so that's what we do. Budgeting. Let's get it. All right. So thank you again. Thank you for listening to us. This is episode 8.
Q and Chop.
Q and Chop. We out.